Everybody suck it in.
We're good? Suck it in, guys. We're good. Alrighty. It's rolling?
Yep.
Alrighty. Hey, I'm Joe Goad, and we are at Bullets and Bows here in Cassville, Missouri. I'm here with some of my good friends that I've hunted with and shot bows through the years. I'll introduce everybody. I've got Larry Wentz here, who's one of my oldest buddies for hunting. We've known each other for, I guess, probably 25 years or better. And then I got
this one here, by the way.
I got Rod Mattingly, who when I was here before, he was really kind of just out of high school, so he's not as old. He's one of my shop shooters now. He's a really good bow shooter, and he's got a good following of guys. Because when I left Cassville, he a lot of guys kind of went towards him, and he started working on bows and setting bows up and doing arrows for people. And then we have Russ Pendergraph, who is, you talk to Russ on the phone, and he does a lot of the mounts and stuff around here with his little taxidermy shop. And he shoots his bow quite a bit with us also. And then I've got my old buddy Travis Hilbert here, who no one could ever believe turned out to be a highway patrolman, because he was pretty wild like us in his younger days. But he's been shooting a bow with us, and we actually used to have a 3D range out at his house years ago called Hillbilly 3D. Kind of matches, Anyways, go ahead with your questions, Lacey. We'll let start off with Larry, I guess.
Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to state your first name, your last name, your age, your occupation, and where you live.
You want my first name?
And your last name.
And my last name?
Yeah.
Larry
you got to speak up. Speak
my
up.
occupation? I'm self-employed. I don't do nothing but hunt. And work on air conditioners and fish. Matter of fact, I just got back from fishing today. 10 minutes ago I got here from fishing. That's what all this blood is going on me right here. Fishing is a blood sport anymore. It's about like hunting. You get into a lot of blood with hunting.
Where you live?
I live in Exeter, Missouri.
Okay.
Go ahead and go down the list and like tell the funny stories and like about.
Are you married and do you have kids?
I'm not married, but I have numerous siblings around.
Numerous siblings around? It's all right.
How long have you known Joe?
Huh?
How long have you known Joe?
20 or 25 years.
20 or 25 years?
Yeah.
How'd you meet him?
I think he was when you had the weight shop open down.
Yeah, we had the weightlifting gym, and then turned it into archery shop.
He turned it into archery, and we've been doing archery. Me and Joe have been archery hunting for a long time together. We used to go down to the archery shop and shoot competition right there inside the store. He had an indoor range.
And we went to Vegas together.
As well he does here, and then we went to Las Vegas together, yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a trip.
Had a good time.
Yeah.
We shot the world champion archery shoot there in Vegas in '95. Wasn't that 95?
Yeah, I think it was about 95.
Yeah. And then, because I don't remember yesterday actually. So.
Yeah, that was the year we were actually talking about dumping you on the road because you fell asleep in the car and you were snoring.
Yeah, I know.
What you used to that?
What sort of things do you like to do with Joe?
The most thing I like to do with Joe is try to feed him breakfast in the morning. Because you can't get the man out of bed. We used to have to get up. We used to pitch tents when we was hunting up north of here. Boy, it'd be cold too. It's cold. This one morning in particular, it was like 7 degrees outside. Everybody, was snug as a bug in their sleep bags, and we was tenting in a tent. Boy, it was cold in there. And Joe, he was the last one that we had to get up. And I told him, all the eggs are done and the bacon's all done. And it's like almost 5 o'clock in the morning then. And Joe's still in bed. Well, I don't know if Joe ever did get up and eat them eggs or not because we left. I think I think a deer come and ate the eggs while he was still in the sleeping bag. But we all went hunting.
And left him there in the sleeping
Yeah.
bag.
And there's also another night where there was a group of us guys all in the tent going to bed. And there was a hoot owl. I used to do a hoot owl call for like turkey hunting and stuff. Remember that hoot owl?
Yeah, I remember that hoot
I
owl.
used to call out of the tent. We was in the sleeping bags. We're all just laying there. It's dark. And I let out a hoot owl call, and this hoot owl from far off would call. Then I'd call back to it.
That hoot owl started getting pretty close. I thought he was
Next time-
up in the tent with us.
Yeah, the next time that hoot owl kept getting closer, didn't he? Then one time I made a call and Joe said, I think he landed right on that old barn over there. And so I made another call and that hoot owl come landed on our tent.
Yeah.
Now what are them hoot owls looking for when they're calling like that?
I didn't want no part of that hoot owl.
I don't know if it'd be a male hoot owl or a female hoot owl.
Would it matter?
Well, not part of the hoot owl does.
Either way, I bet you're gonna see some hooters.
But I could go on and on about the stories we've had and the fun we've had out there, archery hunting and stuff.
There's been a lot of good times. It's hard to remember all the good times.
Yeah,
You
it's
sit back
hard.
and try to think, and
Once you get rolling on them, they come a little easier.
they start coming back and you start remembering.
Our main goal is to have more fun in the future. That's our main goal. That's all of our hunting goals are.
Yeah. Whether we get something or not, it's
Yeah,
it's
it
not
don't
about
matter.
being able to hunt and actually kill something.
Right.
It's just being out there and having fun with your friends and just having a good time.
The friendship and the camaraderie that goes along with it.
What do you like to do without Joe?
With what?
Without him?
Without Joe? Sleep.
Good answer.
Go ahead, you can ask Rod.
Lord knows you don't want to sleep
Go
on
on down the line.
After she's done, cut the tape out because it's gonna be a next segment.
Oh, that's okay. We can just keep on running it.
Thanks, Larry.
Now how am I supposed to top that? I don't know. You should have went last.
All right. Now we're gonna move on to Rod.
We're gonna move on to Rod.
Rod,
Yes.
your first name, your last name, your age, your occupation, and where you live at.
Can you just say his name?
Yeah. Rod Mattingly, I'm 39 years old and I live in Exeter, Missouri. And that's my age. You know, you're graduate. Well, you're graduated. You're older than I am.
No.
Right? No? Okay. Anyway, I work at Justin Boots. And what else was there?
Where you live?
I live in Exeter, Missouri. I told you that.
Okay, well,
And married.
I am married.
Okay.
I have 2 kids, Logan and Jolie. Logan's 16 and Jolie's 9. And I have a wife. Her name is Carrie. Yes, I do have a wife.
mention the wife.
Let's mention the wife. I'm married with lots of siblings.
How long have you known Joe?
Oh, I guess I first met Joe when he had his bow shop the first time he was here.
Yeah, that
And
was,
I was just out
in
of high school.
91, 92.
Yeah, I graduated in 92, so
Yeah,
I was
and so right about that time is when we actually met each other at least.
right.
We didn't do much with as far as then, you know, because you were so much younger. You know, you had your other friends and stuff.
You were a bad
It was all
influence, so
his
my parents
adult
kept me
life.
away from you.
Okay, so you've known him since,
Since about 91, 92.
91?
Around 91, 92.
and you met him at the bow shop. We've
Met him
already
at the bow
established
shop,
the
yeah.
old bow shop. Okay.
Yeah.
What sort of things do you like to do with Joe?
Mostly just come here and shoot and just hang out and enjoy everyone that comes in and I don't know,
Shoot bows and have a
shoot
good
bows,
time,
yeah, we
basically.
shoot the bows out back. We shoot the dart system. Just have a group of guys come out and just have a good time.
Yeah, Rod brings about 4 or 5 guys, 6 guys, sometimes actually more than that. Sometimes on, Tuesday nights.
We used to have a Tuesday night shoot.
Tuesday night shoot up here at the shop. So Rod brings several of his friends up here, and and they shoot the dart system, which is electronic video game and all. They're always having a blast. Actually, y'all made a belt or something.
Yeah, we made a championship belt for whoever won that night would get the championship belt. So
Kind of like the WWE belt for weightlifting.
For wrestling.
For wrestling, yeah, for wrestling.
we made a big deal out of it.
What was the last thing you guys did together?
What did we do last together? I guess
Shoot
maybe
bows.
shoot bows.
We shoot bows.
Yeah.
Making a video.
What do you like to do without Joe?
Well, I like to hunt and fish and spend time with my family. Really, and working all the time. So.
You don't like to sleep without him?
Well, I've never slept with him, so I don't. You did top Larry's
Larry started that
He did top Larry's answer.
one. Oh my God. That's pretty good. All right, go ahead.
Tell me a funny story about Joe.
Oh goodness, I don't know.
We don't really have a funny story because
He
all we've
doesn't-
ever really done is shoot bows in practice.
Good
So
stories.
we haven't hung
You always
out.
come in right after
to kinda
everything
like-
happens.
I guess so. I'm always
Have
late on.
funny
I am. I'm
stories.
always late on the
I know.
stories. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I supposed to stop?
Can go to Russ.